Or I had to end the stream to start again because of the latency. But welcome all. Welcome all of you. Okay. For the past few days we have not really done anything, but today we're going to make up for those past days, and we're going to make up that a lot. We're going to do a lot of work today. Okay. The latency is good. Everything is good. All right, so today we're doing chapter 6, and chapter 5, and we're finishing chapter 6. Chapter 5, we're starting with chapter 6. All right. All right, let me increase that just a little bit right over there. And let's have on some songs. And okay. All right. I think that's good for us. All right, how about we get started with this? Let's turn on our VM. We got our carrots for energy. We don't drink we don't have energy drinks. We don't drink that. So carrots is better anyway. Okay. We're back to where we were. I would like to go back here. Okay, so now where were we last time? So we're learning about masking and unmasking. So with unmasking is when you, let's say, let's put up this reading bit much better. So where we do that. Okay, so it's where we say okay, so instead of doing it manually, instead of doing like of resetting a user's permission on a file or a folder, we use unmask. So with unmask, let's say for example unmask 0002, that means we're going to remove 2. We're going to remove 2 from the, for all other users we're going to -2. So 7 minus 2, that's going to be 5, and with 5, that is read and execute. So on a certain file, if we use unmask 002, that means they're going to, yeah, that's how it is, right? That's how it is, right? Right. Let's see, go up. Okay, right here. Yeah, 0002, that means we leave them with yes. So the first one, the use the owner of the user of the file or the folder will still have 7. Will still have all the required, well, we'll still have all of the permissions, and then the users will only have few of the, yeah, we'll still have all the permissions if it's the unmasked 002. But the other users, they will have only, they'll only have just the write and execute permission, or no, read and execute permission. Okay, all right. Okay, now we see that. So we also have special permissions, which is where we left off in reading last time. Okay, so special permissions. In addition to the 3 general purpose permissions, RWX, Linux has 3 permissions that are slightly more complicated. These special permissions are set user ID, SUID, the set group ID, SGID, and sticky bit. I'll discuss each in the next 2 sections. Granted temporary root permission with suit. So As you already know by now, a user can execute a file only if they have permissions to execute that particular file. If the user only has read/write permission, they cannot execute. This may seem straightforward, but there are exceptions to this rule. You may have encountered a case in which a file requires the permissions to the root user during execution for all users, even though even those who are not roots. For example, a file that allows users to change their password will need access to the etc/shadow file, the file that holds the user's passwords in Linux, which requires root privileges in order to execute. In such a case, you can temporarily grant the owner's privileges to execute the file by setting the SUID bit on the program. Oh, I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna hate that little thing. What's going on? It's not that. Is it this? I don't know why it keeps on locking and unlocking. But yeah. So basically, the sudo bit says that any user can execute the file with the permissions of the owner, but those permissions don't extend beyond the use of that file. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's annoying. Let me do something about that. Okay, let's see if that's gonna fix it. So we don't at least hear whatever that. Okay. Okay, so from what I can understand this with sudo, with set user ID, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, with that, yes, set user ID. A person could temporarily be able to access a file, but other than that, they cannot access anything else. So if it's like a folder with a bunch of other files, they can only like execute that file, and other than that, they can do nothing else, right? Hmm. So it seems like sudo and SGID can be exploited. I might have to learn more about that. Let me write them down though. It is SGID. Yeah, that would be group. Set group ID, not set group user ID. Set group ID. Okay. All right. We probably should learn more about how it gets exploited. Let's see if they mention that. So for exercise, select the directory and run a long listing on it. Note the permission on the files and directories. Select a file you don't have permission to execute and give yourself execute permission using the cmod command. Try using both the numero method 777 and the yugo method. Oh, that's a good exercise. Let's try that. So we could exit out of this. Okay. So we had can we cd to this? Yeah, we're already here. ls, we got documents. Okay, cd documents, ls, secret that text. Now, do we have access to secret that text? Okay, it looks like we do. So since we have secret that text, I'm going to um log in as sudo as root, so we can take that away from the user. Okay, cd documents. Okay, ls. Oh wait, documents testing folder. Oh, I think that's a different document. Let's see, cd publics. What's in here? Okay. Maybe I should set up a, yeah. Huh. So I need to find a way, or I need to find a folder where all the directories, all the users can access the directory. Is that in like etc? Users home directory. Okay, let me go to home. Id home, id home. No such. What? Okay. User one. Okay. User one, and then here in the users one, that's where we can get the documents. Okay, so I'm going to documents, and then in documents I will hide the secret from user one. So we can use the numeric method. So chmod. Oh no, shoot, I forgot. 77. How do we use that? Users being. Aha. Oh, looks like we skipped a chapter. Yeah, looks like we skipped a chapter. How did I skip that? Granting user. Yes, I did. Shadow chapter. Yeah, I did not read that chapter. I was here, special with permissions, and then I just sweeped and I started reading over here. How did I do that? But anyways, I'm gonna do cmod. Let's see. Cmod 7. Let's see. 7 5. Well, not 5. That's gonna execute. So it will be wait. How do we execute? Right. Okay. Maybe they execute the testing folder. Can they read the testing folder? Okay. Is that only just for executive? Like, let's see. They can only read. Let's do 7. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's just not in. Let's do 7 5 5, right? Not 5. Read and write. 7 6 6. Okay, let's do that on secret that text. Okay. All right, now let's exit out of this. Okay, ls secret, and now secrets we can only it shows. So okay, so now it now has a green highlight or a green text, because this one over here we can probably testing folder, we can access it right first. But can we access cd secret.txt. No, we cannot. Let's go. Okay, we cannot. We cannot. So cd secret secret.txt txt. We cannot. I believe it was a folder. Okay. In order for us to test that, we can actually, it's actually like that. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do that. And then cd secret, please. Oh no, it's not a directory, is it? It's a file. What? What do you mean? Oh, cd documents. No. It's not in documents. I have to. Oh my gosh. That's the thing about Linux. So I have to go into home, user one, and then documents. Okay. cd slash home slash user one slash documents. Was it documents? Okay, there. And then we have secret. So secret that text. We can see that now. Now let's exit that. Okay, now we got the user, right? And now you use cat secret.txt. Shoot, we can execute it. Well, we can read it with cat. That's a reading document. That's a reading what's it called? Command. So let's see. Maybe let me even close out the reading really. Okay. So chmod, not 7, but reading, writing, and execute. So 736 secret.txt. All right, and then we exit, and now we used to use cat secret.txt. We still can. Huh. How come? Like, let's see. Look, user one. And that doesn't make sense. User one. Write, execute, read, and write. Is that because we created the? Is that because we are like the owner for the document? Okay. I would guess it's because we are the owner of the document. That's why. Okay, let's try this then. Touch no access that txt. Okay. ls not text that txt, ls that dash l. That's me. I just created that. Okay, so I have the hold up. Sorry. Well, I mean the users, I am in the users, document, so they will probably own it. But can't I change that? Can't I change who owns the document? As a root person, as a root master, I can change, that, you will no longer have access to this. Okay, so let's try it like this, right? Chmod, that's the owner. So let's see. That first dash, that's a file. So I can read, write, cannot execute. And then read. Read, write, no write and no execute. Read, no write, no execute. Okay, so let's see. ls. Okay, cat no access.txt. Looks like I can still, I can still, like, okay. Cannot write into it though. Permission denied. Okay. We cannot write into it. Yeah, we can read it. That's what the permission said. We can read it, but we cannot write into it. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. So now, like what the exercise said, we can try to use the Yugo method to exploit it. Hmm. I think this chapter is really important. I mean, all chapters are important, but like this is one of them chapters where those are like really important because once you've probably hacked into something, you want to be able to access the files. Because if you hack into it and not be able to access anything, then that's just no reason to hack into it. Then, but yeah. So let's see. Um. So we're gonna go back to the page that we did not read because obviously there's something that we're missing here. So let's go back to that. Um. Okay, Okay, so granting stat is root users group permission with GID. Granting temporary root permissions with SUID. Okay, so now we can do like we can log in as root. We can log in as root. Now, is that temporary? Is that like only just once? I mean, we'll probably need to learn more about this like outside of this book to try to understand it much better. Okay, okay. To set the SUID bit interval before the regular permission. So a file with a new resulting permission of 644 is represented as 4644 when the SUID bit is set. Setting the suit on a file is not something a typical user will do, but if you want to do so, you'll use the ch command as in chmod for yeah, let's do that. Chmod for 722. Hold on. Well, we don't have the right and read so you want the 77 477 no access.txt. Changing permissions of operation of that operation not permitted. Okay, they didn't permit us. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? So is that only just for the root? There's something that I'm not understanding here. SGID also grants temporary elevated permissions, but it grants the permission of the file's owner's group rather than of the file's owner. This means that within SGID bit set, someone without execute permission can execute a file if the owner belongs to the group that has permission to execute that file. The SGID bit works slightly differently when applied to a dictionary. When the bit is set on a dictionary directory, ownership of new files created in the directory goes to the directory creators group rather than the files creators group. This is a very useful when a directory is shared by multiple users. All users in that group can execute the files, not just a single user. Okay, that's good. The SGID bit is represented as 2 before the regular permission. So a new file with the resulting permission 644 will be represented as 2644 when the SGID bit is set. Again, you would use the chmod command for this. For example, chmod. So the bit for the group is 2, and this one is 4. Bit, bit. So that would be like, example would be like ch mod 26225. And now this could either be that or that. Okay. But I still need to learn more about that. So maybe I might pull up a video that goes more in depth about it. But yeah, right now it's just we can do that and glide over it. Okay. Let me take some little energy. Okay, the outmoded sticky bit. The sticky bit is a permission bit that you can set on a directory to allow a user to delete or rename files within that directory. However, the sticky bit is a legacy of older Unix systems. A modern system like Linux ignore it. As such, I will not discuss it further here. I should be familiar with the term because you might hear the Linux world. Sticky bit. Special permission, privilege escalation, and the hacker. As a hacker, this special permission can be used to exploit Linux systems through privilege escalation. Hereby, a regular user gains root or system admin privileges and the associated permissions. With root privileges, you can do anything on the system. One way to do this is to exploit SUID bit. A system administrator or software developer might set the SUID bit on a program to allow that program access to the files with root privileges. For instance, scripts that need to change passwords often need the SUID bit set. You, the hacker, can use that permission to gain temporary root privileges and do something malicious, such as get access to the passwords at etc/shadow. Personally, I want to, you know what, let me do that outside the stream. I want to see the password shadow thing. Let's look for files with the SUID bit on our Kali system to try this out. Back in chapter 1, so that's when I introduce you to the find command. We'll use its power to find files with the SUID bit set. Oh, okay. Now I understand what the exercise was saying. So the exercise was saying to find a a file that has a permission or permission bit with, like, instead of saying 777, it has a 2777 or a 2 or a 4777. You get it? I mean, I'm talking about me. Oh, talking to me. Okay. So we're just gonna use the find. Okay. That's it. All right. Just use the find, and I'm gonna turn this guy back on, in case I need to hide something. You can never be safe enough on this internet. All right. You can never be too safe. All right. So let's go do that research. Oh no. Okay, so we use the command. Um, let's go all the way, like all the way here, all the way here, like at the start. Start. All right. So all we do is we use the command find slash dash user. What? Well, you need me to put in a user? Like, okay, user. Okay, user root dash perm dash 4000 permission 400. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Although I got a lot of permission denied, permission denied, permission denied, permission denied, permission denied. But that's bad though, don't you think? Like, basically, with this find command, we basically think that the computer like give us all the files that has this permission, but we can't access it. So I will say, even if somebody cannot access this file, like, don't let them see it, don't let them like know where it's gonna be, you know. That's what I would think, make it like that. But now with this, we are able to find where it is. Like, look at that system. That's the whole thing. And now we're just gonna use well, of course it's not gonna be as easy as that, but then we're gonna use the SUI. What was I say? Yeah, we're going to like exploit the SUID. Now we see the files that we need. Wow. With this command, we ask Kali to start looking at the top of the file system with the dash slash syntax. Yeah, the slash syntax is like the top. Now, as the way that like in this book or in every other, like, I'm pretty sure that everybody thinks about it like from the top, right? For me, I think as at the bottom. Like, for me, I think of these like how a root should be, like that slash is like down there, like down there. Now we go from the slash and then we go to, I don't know, root and then user and then all of that. But yeah, it then looks everywhere below that for files that are owned by the root, specified with their user root, and that have the SUID permission bit set. When we run this command, bin slash css gg pass slash sudo slash password case capture. Okay, the output reveals numerous files that have the SUID bit set. Let's navigate to the user slash bin directory where many of these files reside, and then run a long listing on that directory and scroll down to the sudo file as shown below. Okay, so cd slash bin. My gosh, that's a lot. Well, that's a lot. Take me down. Okay, cd slash what? Where are we? In the bin. Slash bin. All right, l-ls. That's where all these files are at. Oh, I think I can take this off now. That's where they all are at. Okay. So that's root. They are all owned by the root. Okay. So let's say the root, this is a file, has read, write, executes, and we have read, not write, but execute. Read, not write, but execute. Okay. All right. This is a. Oh no, I forgot. What does L stand for again? I forgot. Line. Oh shoot. Anyways, okay. Has been snapped there. Okay, note that at one. Oh my gosh, I'm not moving this thing. Okay, on here. Note that at one, the first set of permissions for the owner has an S in its place of the X. This is how Linux represents that the seed bit is set. Oh. Let me see that. SH I guess some of these have like the longest names ever, bro. This one has a 3. Missing one. It has an S. Sorry, but I can't tell that. Which S? Has an S in place of the X. Which S? Right over here. Okay. Right there. That little tiny little thing over there. Let me see if I can find the same thing for that on this. Okay, I mean I can't. Let's use tail to find it. CD. Did I use ls? Oh, is it? We do a ls that and then tail, I believe. Or is it? It wasn't tail. Let's see. I forgot. Less. Okay. Less. Okay. Let's find one with an S. There we go. Fun one. Okay, CS. Okay, gotcha. I don't know how I'm doing it, but this is good. I'll be damned. / John. Cisco John. C-Lang. Composite. My gosh. Let me take me down. Something at the end. Okay. How do I get out of this? Take me to the end. Oh, that I believe. That Did you just escape to get out of here? Oh my gosh. Even Control C is not working. Oh, thank you. Took us back. Oh, but anyways, yeah. Oh, okay, okay, okay. There's something good to read here. Okay. So, not at one, the first set of permissions for the owner, it has an S in place of the X. This is how Linux represents that the SUID bit is set. This means that anyone who runs the sudo file has the privileges of the root user, which can be a security concern for the sysadmin and a potential attack vector for the hacker. For instance, some applications need to access the /etc/shadow file to successfully complete their tasks. If the attacker can gain control of that application, they can use that application's access to the passwords on the Linux system. Oh my gosh. Linux has a well-developed system of security that protects files and directories from unauthorized access. The aspiring hacker needs to have a basic understanding of this system, not only to protect their files, but also to execute new tools and files. In some cases, hackers can exploit the SUID and SGID permissions to escalate privileges from a regular user to a root user. So basically, I could make my own app, make my own app, launch it out there somewhere on GitHub and have you download it. And then you give me permission to access the shadow file. And then with that, I can use that exploitation to basically see the passwords that you have. Really? Nah. Possibly not. Can't possibly just be that easy. It can't be that easy, is it? Can it really be that easy? I mean, then I guess that's how like a lot of these, hacking, stuff happens, Wow. Carrots to that. Carrot to that. Or for that. All right then. Now, we are starting chapter 6. We're starting chapter 6. Let's launch it. Okay, chapter 6. And chapter 6 is process management. Process management. All right, let's go. Okay, so at any given time, a Linux system typically has hundreds or sometimes even thousands of processes running simultaneously. A process is simply a program that's running and using resources. An example of a process include a terminal, web server, any running commands, any databases, the GUI interface, and much more. That's why true hackers use the CLI. Okay, any good Linux administrator, and particularly a hacker needs to understand how to manage the process to optimize their systems. For example, once a hacker takes control of a target system, they might want to find and stop a certain process like an antivirus application or firewall. To do so, the hacker would first need to know how to find the process. The hacker might want to set a scanning script to run periodically to find vulnerable systems. So we also look at how to schedule such a script. Nice. In this chapter, you learn you learn to manage those processes. First, you learn to view and find processes and how to discover which processes are using the most resources. Oh, I know that, but I want to know that in command, not in the GUI. Then you learn to manage processes. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Processes by running them in the background, prioritizing them, and killing them if not necessary. No blood involved. Finally, you learn to schedule processes to run on a specified days and dates at a specific time. I love that. One of the processes that I need to take control of is the. Let me just not do it on that, and let me just show y'all. Let's see, process now. Statistics, all applications. No, I forgot the name of it. A resource. System. Settings manager. That's not what we're looking for. System manage something. Oh, we also have system finder. Task manager. There we go. Okay, here we can see all the processes. One of the problems with on one of my Linux systems, I have a GNU that I use for installing apps and whatever, but barely use it. But every single time, always has a lot of where is it? Not CPU, but like it eats up a lot of memory. So you find yourself that once you start your laptop, and then it's already like it welcomed itself. It basically just welcomes itself, and then it just start eating a bunch of your memories. And with these today's browsers, it's just too much. They're too much. They eat too much memories. So that's something that I could change. Could learn here to change. I feel like the music is too loud. All right. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to our book, and let's try to change it. All right. So here we have group SSDs CPU. Right now, just task manager is running more CPU. Okay, group CPU, PID. I don't know what that is on this one. I think that might just be the processing. No, I do not know what that is. They could just say memory. That's not bad, huh? Okay, all right. Viewing processes. In most cases, the first step in managing processes to view what processes are running on your system. The primary tool for viewing processes and one one of the Linux administrator's best friend is the PS command. Run it in your command line and let's see what process has. Gee. Well, for me, let's see. CD that, and then let's do PS. Well, no, it's still just that. Um. Oh, you gotta know there are also like hidden processes. PS dot A. No, PA dot L. Whatever that is. Let me zoom out a little. Okay, just PS. PS aux. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. PS aux shows a lot more. Um, so it shows too much. Let's just use PS. Okay. So the Linux kernel, the inner core of the operating system that controls nearly everything, assigns a unique process ID, PID. Okay, to each process sequentially. The processes are created when working with these processes in Linux. You often need to specify their PIDs, so it is far more important to note the PID of the process than the name of the process. But that's a lot of PIDs, too. Well, I guess you can like choose like some specific PIDs that you're gonna put in your head. The ones that you already know at the start, they're just going to, do something that you don't need them to do at the start and just ruin your whole booting system. I mean, booting schedule, whatever it is called. Okay, PID. So it's far more important. Blah, blah, blah. Alone, the PS command doesn't really provide you with, much information. Running the PS command without any option list, the process started said to be invoked by the currently logged in user. In our case, root, and what processes are running on that terminal. Here it simply says that the bash shell is open and running, that we run the PS command. We want and need far more information than that, particularly on those processes run by other users and by the system in the background. Without this information, we know very little of what is actually taking place on our system. Oh, so that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Basically here it shows PID TTY. What's TTY? We have time and then we have CMD, which is the command. So PID ID number is 90846. PTS, I guess that's the terminal, processing terminal, whatever. And then it shows like how long we've been running it. Hold on, let me see again. So that's that whenever we're running the okay. So run the PS command with the option of aux will show all processes running on the system for all users as shown in. Note that you don't prefix these options with a dash, and that everything is in lowercase because Linux is kind of sensitive. Using the uppercut option will give you significantly different results. What if I do that? PS aux. No, it can't do that. Gives you nothing. Okay. All right. As you can see, this command lists many processes likely ran out of button, but ran off the bottom screen. The process is in it, listed in the find column, final column, and the last process in the command we run display PS aux. Many of the details, PIDs, CPU percentage, time, command, and so on. Many different on your system, but should have the same format. For our purposes, here are the most important column in these output. User, the user who invokes the process. Okay, that'll be user one. PID, the process ID. CPU percentage, memory percentage, and then command. In general, to perform any action on the process, we must specify its PID. Let's see how you use the identifier to our advantage. Okay, this is it's too much. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, I think that's much better. Okay, there we go. There we are. So use root. I mean, user is root. PID number one. CPU 00. This like version RSTTTY stats. It says starts at 1642. Is that like when we turn on the computer? I mean, till like process 500. Oh, hold on. ID message plus user slash bin. What does it say? Did it specify anything? Toolkit and then root. And then user one is probably when I log in, right? I think. But as I said, the most important is, let's see. Bungila dada. Okay. All right. Filtering by process name. When we inquire about our all performing action on processes, we usually don't want all the processes displayed on the screen. It's simply a problem of too much information. Most often, we want to find information on a single process. To do so, we can use the filtering command grep, which I introduced in chapter 1. All right, to demonstrate, we'll use the Metasploit exploitation framework, the most widely used exploitation framework and nearly every hacker's good friend. This comes installed on your Kali system, so start the Metasploit with the following: MSF console. MSF console. All right, we're starting it. Pongila dada 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 dada. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but I think you can't. Where is it? Look at this. It's full up here, yeah, over here. Like it's 100% CPU usage. I did not give her enough CPU power for her to be able to open anything else other than the command center. Command console. My gosh. I gave it only 2 or even 1. Okay, look at the PID 99, 59, 60, 69. CPU usage 150%. 135% MSF console. You can't open it. Bruh, come on, man. I thought you were lightweight. But I think you will be able to open it, right? Right. MSF console. Let me look if let me see if I MSF console. What was the name of it again? Metasploit framework. Metasploit framework. Let's try to open it without. Okay, there. Oh, looks like I need access. Oh, I needed access to the. Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. I did not see that. I did not see that. So I need to put in password for it. Okay, let's do that. Starting database. But it's still at 100%. So it looks like the console can only be it can be opened only in what's it called in terminal. It looks like it. Let's see. Let's see. It's opening. Bongi la da. Oh, there it is. All right, Metasploit documentation. The Metasploit framework is a Rapid 7 open source project. I hope I can add something to it. Or is it contribute something to it? Is that what it says? Is that what it is? Okay. Is it? All right, we have it. Once this has been started, let's see whether we can find it in the list of processes. Metasploit has now second. Oh, hold on. I need to find that. I need to. I need to like Alt tab. There we go. Here. Okay. I need to find a way. Well, I need to teach myself a way, the way of splitting these. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting used to Windows do that. And Windows just do that. You put it on the side and it stays on the side. I mean, that's that too, but gotta find a better way to do that. Gotta find a better way to know how to do that. All right, let's take our guy and put him down here. All right, yeah, okay. So, and now we can see that I'm gonna abort that. Yeah, it looks like it's just much better to open over here than to open in the command center, in the command console. I love Paris. And yours. So now we can see if it's working. Now we can use the grep. The grep. Where is it? Yeah. Grep. MSF console. MSF console. Okay, so now it shows us user one launched it. So its ID PID is 100 498. Let me zoom it out so it can put it well, so we can read it well. Okay, here it is. Colorado / grab blah 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 blah. Hold on. What happens when I do this? What happens when it's just like that? Oh no. Shoot. That just executes it. Oh, and now with that we can use the previously what we learned previously to kind of like block it out from users one, so not for user one to not be able to execute it and try to hack it. Anyways, that's the result. So from the filtered output, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting to read on this screen. My gosh, like this ain't for me. Okay, so from the filtered output in this listing, you should see all processes. Okay, you should see our processes. You should see our processes that match the term MSF console. Here you see the MSF console program itself from user being MSF console. User being MSF console. Yep. Notice that the output did not include the column header list from PS, since the keyboard the keyword MSF console is not in the header. It is not displayed. Even so, the results are displayed on the same format. From these, you can learn some important information. If for example, you need to know how many resources Metasploit is using, you can consult. Yeah, let's see how much resources is using for it to like take that long to open. You know, to put our CPU on a deathbed just to open. Using the third column, the CPU column, to see what that it's using 3.1% of our CPU. But where is that column at? Let's use the PS aux, just to see the column, to see how the columns are on this computer. Shoot. Okay, let's put it over there and do that and see if it's going to show much better. So the CPU is the second one. It's the one that shows the 00. Okay, so let's see. Oh, shoot. So now let's see this. So it's using 5% of our CPU. Where is it? Right now? Yeah, I was using that. Yeah, I'll let you know. Knew my thing. Okay. I forgot where I was. Okay. Notice that since keyword blah 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 blah, we consult, and then CPU is using 35%. For us, it's using only 5% of CPU and 5% of the memory. All right, that's much better. Okay, when you enter the PS command, the process are displayed in order they were started, and since the kernel assigned PIDs in order they have started, what you see are process ordered by PID number. Okay, so like those numbers. Wow. Okay. So like before that, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I guess the comment PS aux. That's what he said in the good book. But this will always be last. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Like even the command that we are running is also a process. That's nice. Okay. Uh PID in many cases we want to know which process are using the most resources. This is where the top command comes in handy, because it displays the process ordered by resource use, starting with the largest, unlike the ps command, which gives us a one-time snapshot of processes. Top refreshes the list dynamically by default every 3 seconds. So instead of using ps, we can use top. Nice. What's up? Top. Oh yeah. That's what we like to see. Let me write that down. That's much more easier. So like, you just look for what let's say your computer is running slow, and you just do, well, taka taka tap. Let me see show me what's using too much. And this thing, does it over and over. It refreshes every 3 seconds. So my gosh, where have you been, Top? Is there an opposite of this thing? Okay, so what's going on? Okay, what about bottom? Is there a bottom? Uh yeah, there should be a low. Like, if that's top, there should be a bottom, cause But then again, what would you want to know the bottom? If you want to know the bottom, just filter or something. Okay. By default, every 3 seconds. Top. Okay. System administrators often find top running in the terminal to monitor use of processor resources. As a hacker, you may want to do the same. Specifically, if you have multiple tasks running on your system while you have top running, press the H or question mark key. Will bring up a list of interactive commands, and pressing Q will quit the top. You'll use the top again soon to manage your processes. Hey, welcome, Ver. To manage your processes. Sorry to ask, but like, how do you say your name, or what's your name? I mean, I think that's just username or something. But what's your name? Choosing process priorities with nice on page 5. Killing process. Wait. Okay. Um, top Q E N T, top H. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I saw it. I saw like a few days ago. Okay. Hey, Mel. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I tried to look up. I tried to like go on the channel and like click on your account and go on channel and see if there's a different name, but it looks like you only just had like Vera Lawson, and then like show that it was created like November 3rd. I was like, huh, that's barely new. Or the question mark. Oh, okay. So with that question mark, it comes. All right. Okay. It seems like my stream is still a little bit delayed. All right. ZBE. Okay. What is Z? Um. Press H for command Windows. H. Okay. What's Z? Oh. Oh. Okay. What is Z? Hold up. Does it change the color? Green? Let's see. Z color / mono on B goes tasks, it bolds. B power higher case, power case B, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Capital case B. Yeah, like it just sends it to the mono color, to the green color. I mean, you would think that it would be the green color, matrix, because of matrix, you would think it would be green, but yeah, that. Oh, and then you press one, like, okay, zero is magenta, is black, one is red. Um, two, okay, you press Z first, and then you do like five, magenta. Oh, you can change it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so Z, and then do they not have green? They will have green, and then two. Ta-da! Oh, I like that. But like, why? Why though? Why the change of color? But okay, I like that. I like what it's showing. It shows like it shows a lot more. So tab, blah blah blah, leverage threads 400, one running, CPU usage 1.2. Yeah, time plus command. Okay, all right, and then you can press Q to get out of it. Okay. Understood. Understood. Hmm. Managing processes. Oh shoot, I forgot. I forgot to scroll down. Okay, managing processes. Okay, so many oh hackers often needs to multi-process, and oh, by the way, Mel, can you let me know if the music is too much? Yeah, I want to put on, like, I have on the music so it can block out some of the background noise. We have like a laundry going on, and our operating system like Kali is ideal for this. The hacker may have a port scanner running while running running a vulnerability scanner and an exploit simultaneously. This is required that the hacker manage this process efficiently to best use system resources and complete the task. In this section, I'll show you. I'll show you how to manage multiple processes. Changing process priority with nice. Okay, you don't often hear the word nice used in the context of hackers, but here you will. The dice command is used to influence the priority of a process to the kernel. As you saw when we ran the ps command, numerous processes run on the system at once, and all of them are contending for the available resources. The kernel will have final say over the priority of a process, but you can use the nice to suggest that a process should be elevated in priority. Just like in Windows where you can set priorities, priority, priority. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. I was going to scroll down since I haven't. Nice. Okay. All right. So it's okay. All right. The idea behind the use of the term nice is that when you use it, you're determining how nice you'll be to the other users. If your process is using most of the system resources, you aren't being very nice. The value for nice range from -20 to +19, with 0 being the default value. A high nice value translates to a low priority, and a low nice value translates to a high priority. When you're not being so nice to other users and processes, when a process is started, it inherits the nice value of its parent process. The owner of the process can lower the priority of the process but cannot increase its priority. Of course, the super user or root can use root can arbitrarily set the nice value to whatever they please. Okay. Gotcha. Negative 20% likely to receive priority. Most likely to receive priority. Okay. Zero is default, plus less likely to receive priority. Okay. I mean, like, let's say like I'm using Chrome, right? I mean, I'm sure Chrome is always or usually like a negative 15 because it's a lot. Okay. When you start a process, you can set the priority level with a nice command and then alter the priority after the process has started running with the renice command. Oh, okay. The syntax for these two commands is slightly different and can be confusing. The nice command requires that you increment the nice value, whereas the renice command wants an absolute value for niceness. Let's what? Okay, let's see let's demonstrate this. Okay, setting the priority when starting a process. For demonstration process, let's assume we have a process named slow process that's located in the bin slash slow process. If you wanted to speed up its completion, we could start the process with the nice command. So you do nice dash n dash 10 slash bin slash slow process. Okay, that's 10. That's like 10%, 10 most likely to run fast. It's less nicely. Okay. Um, what app can we like open that? Okay. Hey man, so what app can we open that's like that should be on Linux, on Kali Linux, that we can open right now and just try. Then it again, my stream is like very late, so probably not gonna get this until like 3 seconds in. Let me see. Let me know. Mm. Oh no, I was asking for like an application that we can execute to use the nice, like how the MS Metasploit app framework is already on without me having to install it. Which application do you know that we can execute right now or like open to do to like and set the priority high? Like, let's see, nice dash n, what's it, n dash n dash 20. Let's just close out this session, right? Let's close out the MS exploit again and then open it, but with a higher priority. MS console, I believe that's what it was. Permission denied. Nice cannot set niceness. Yeah, same. I haven't really used like the apps. Okay, we cannot set. What if we use roots? Roots or like sudo? Okay, nice cannot set niceness and permissions like okay, we do sudo dash I and then we do the nice. But how come? Wait. Kali nice. This command will increase the value by negative 20, increasing its priority allocating more resources. On the other hand, we cannot, if you want nice to our fellow users and process and give slow processes slow. What? Wait. Okay, so I guess like that can only be said by a root person, by like a root, user. Huh. Nice dash n dash 20 MSF console. What is it? Dang dang it. I guess we can just still use the nice dash n dash 20 MSF console. Look at that. Look at that. It spikes up, but that's nothing, man. Oh no, it was starting. I aborted. It was starting. Okay, it does work. MSF console, nice. Dash n dash negative 20. Let's look at our processes. Okay, MSF bin console. Okay, CPUs, it's high. It's taking up a lot. But I found out that on this system, it's just better you open it yourself, rather than open it through here. So let's just abort that. And this is what happens when you do that. Anyways, okay. I mean, I'm not. I don't think that I will be using nice as much. I won't be too nice. I will be using nice as much, but give this try and process you have currently running, and then run PS to see how it changes, if at all. Yeah, for me, it's now it can't do anything now. It's crashed out. Nice. It crashed out. PS. Not PS. We're gonna use top. We're no longer gonna be using PS. That's for the past. That's truly for the past. You root exorg. That's the terminal. Whatever. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Changing priorities. Changing priorities of if we're running. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, so instead of like having to open the task manager and then do this and then like kill all priority like high or low, we can use the renice command to lower the priority. So as we can see from this, the latest one that was the PID was 694. It was using like 20, so that's too much. Excuse me. So let's try to see if we can renice this guy over here. I hope that's not too much. Renice to like just 0. I don't know. I don't think I should do that. Okay, renice 0. 1042. No, new priority is okay. Now let's use just PS aux, and then let's use grab for 1042 and see. It's not like last time it was 1042. Was it? That's the PID. CPU. It was using like 0.7. What? 0.7 and now it's using 0.2. Okay. What is this? The XOR? I don't want to go and lower a process that needs to be high and go lower it just because I don't know what it was. As with nice, only the root user can renice a process to a negative value to give it a higher priority, but any user can nice and reduce priority with renice. You can also use the top utility to change the nice value. With the top utility running, simply press R key and then supply the PID and the nice value listing. Okay. Let's actually do that. That's actually good because I had to do it after like the top. So we use top. Okay. Um. Oh. Well, it's good that I did not touch it. It's good that I did not touch the X or G. That's a bad name. That's a bad name. But we can use it said R. All right. Oh, right over here. Really nice. Okay. R. So really nice R and then really nice. Press R. Hold up. Sorry. R key and then PID number. Really nice. PID number no value. I get the following X. Okay, so really nice. Is it just the PID number? Well, really nice to 0, and then the PID number is probably something important. VBox service, VBox client. Oh, that's for our VM. My gosh. Maybe let me find something to give it. KS mod. Key SMD. But it was already on 0 though. It was already on 0, so I just did nothing. Anyways, when I press the R key, I am asked for the PID with the text really nice PID value to value. The output should then change to reflect the new priority. Killing processes. That's the most important thing for me, at least. Like, I kill too many processes, but no blood. At times, a process will consume way too many system resources, exhibits unusual behavior, or at worst, freeze. A process that exhibits this type of behavior is often referred to as a rogue process. For you, probably the most problematic symptom will be wasted resources used by the rogue process that could be better allocated to useful processes. Yes, sir. Gnome software. When you identify a problematic process, you may want to stop it with the kill command. There are many different ways to kill a program, and each has its own kill number. Oh, the kill command has 64 different kill signals, and each does something slightly different. Here we focus on few you will likely find the most useful. The syntax for the kill command is kill signal PID. When the signal is optional, you don't provide a signal flag. It defaults to sig term. Oh, really? I mean, for me on my other Linux system, I just go into like task manager and just kill the process. Like I don't have to type like a number or anything. Huh. Well, then again, in command like prompt or console, you have a lot more control than one think of. Okay, sig hub. Oh, sorry, I gotta scroll down, don't I? Okay, here's where I am. Sig hub, number for option 1. This is known as the hang up signal. It stops the designated process and restarts it with the same PID. Sigint number 2. This is interrupt signal. It is a weak kill signal that isn't guaranteed to work, but it works in most cases. And then SIG quit 3, this is known as the core dump. It terminates the process and saves the process information in the memory, and then it saves the information in the current working directory to a file named core. The reason for doing this are beyond the scope of this book. What? Let me guess. Well, like an easy, simple guess is probably like, no, I don't have it. SIG term 15. This is the termination signal. It is the kill command's default kill signal. Nice. And then SIG kill 9. This is the absolute kill signal. It forces a process to stop by sending the process resources to a special device. Dev/null. Oh. Oh. Oh, we have the True Cat 958. Guess my distro. Let me guess. Mint. I've never met anybody who uses Mint, but I'll guess Mint. What's your distro? I guess Mint. What do you guess, Mel? I guess you use Mint. I mean, if not Mint, then like it's Bedrock. Oh, hold up. Let's do some research. I hope it does not crash. I really do hope it does not crash. Bedrock. What's that? Bedrock distro. What is it? Is a Meta Linux distribution, which may be related to a cat. The True Cat 958. The True Cat. Bedrock. I mean, the only thing that related to a cat is it's just gonna be the bed, really, because they sleep a lot. But user mix and match comparison from other typically incomplete distribution. What is the Bedrock Linux good for? Yeah, let's read this. I've never heard of Bedrock Linux. I have heard of Bedrock Linux and haven't used it. I have used Bedrock Linux and find it very useful. Only about 26 people. And now I'm curious. What do you use Bedrock for? The True Cat person. What do you use Bedrock for? Like as your normal like desktop. I mean, like your GUI like thing. This is my first time hearing about it. Like truly first time hearing about it. Recently, I had some folks, some Linux managers taking out Bedrock Linux, so I can't find them. Guess what? Easy dual boot. Boot. Okay. But somebody like online, like I saw somebody chewing up someone because they use dual boot. Like you should completely be off Windows, not dual boot, okay? Like completely have Windows out, just Linux. Maybe dual booting like into like another Linux distro. Maybe that's acceptable. But if we're gonna get away from Windows, we should completely not use it. Right, guys, right? Do you agree with that? But yeah, maybe I should try it. Very niche, but very good for niche. It was 2-in-1 tablet. Windows is spelled Windows broke. True. Nah, it was a meme. Like at my job, like the job that I just joined. Basically, like once you join, like they will ask you Android or iPhone. Like they basically, not even Android, iOS or Android. That's why they basically ask you. And if you say like iOS, and they're like, oh, he's one of them. It's like they gotta like look down on also installing Gentoo with one command. Man, we got a lot to learn, man. We got a lot to learn. What's Gentoo? At least as you notice is high customizable through compiling software. My gosh. We got a lot to learn. We got a lot to learn. Like we're kind of like, beginners, as a noob, we're going through this book, with different versions. I just happened to pick this one up from the library, and I was like, I should probably, train up those my skills. But yeah, so that's what we've been trying to do for this whole week. But if you want, you can join us. You can give us advices. You can, guide us through this journey. As you can see, I'm still having like problem with like tab. I have to do that like I'm on Windows. Like I have to do this like I'm on Windows. Well, I should probably like be doing some command things. That's just gonna assign all my tabs. Like how a true Unix or Linux person uses it. But we're getting over there. We're gonna get over there one step at a time. All right, using the top command, you can identify which process are using too much resources often. This process will be legitimate, okay, but there may be malicious process taking resources that you want to kill. If you want to restart a process with a hop signal, enter the -1 option to kill, like so. Oh, okay. But then again, I'm not like, or library, or library. What's that? My gosh, maybe I'm the true noob. Maybe I'm the only true noob. I don't know what's the OR library. Let me pull up my live text so I don't have to catch up. O'Reilly SP? Is it the O'Reilly like what's it called? Like O'Reilly Auto Shop? I mean like what's it called again? I forgot the name. O'Reilly Auto Shop. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Is that what you're like talking about? O'Reilly SP. O'Reilly SP. No, book publisher. Oh. Oh no, I did not know about that. Oh, this. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Okay. Yeah, I had one for Python. I had yes, a lot of them. Yes. True. I saw one for Python, the one with the rat. Um I don't know if I can show it here somewhere. But I saw the one with the rat at our library was there once. But then I like did take a second before like taking it, and when I came back it was gone just like that. Just like that. Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one over there. That was when I was trying to get into Python like at the start. But okay, let me see. That might be a good thing. Distro that is not Kelly. Oh no. Okay, my current distro that is not Kali. That is. You wanna guess it? I mean, like, I don't even think like a person should like. It's not even a guess. It's not even a guess. It's just um I use Ubuntu. Although although I use Ubuntu for my like a desk my for my laptop, but I also have a Proxmox server. I have like a Proxmox server that I set up the other day, which has a VM on it, but it also hosts a another Kali. Yeah, I tried downloading Debian, um, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for what's it called? What is it called again? Arc Linux. I was trying to use Arc Linux, but the thing is that if I go to start using Arc Linux, I'm probably gonna use it like how I use Ubuntu, which is like how I use Windows. Hence why we're learning a lot of these stuff. So by the time that we're starting to use Kali Linux or those other type of distros, where like I want to be comfortable using a distro just in command center, like in the command console. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. But yeah, I use Ubuntu. That's what I use. It's what I used. I had an old laptop from work, so it didn't have any OS. So I was like, yeah, let me just use Ubuntu, and I put the thing on, and it was working just fine. From that day on, I was like, yeah, let me just use this for the time being because I don't want to buy. Yeah, I did not want to buy Windows, so I started with Ubuntu, and now we're on Kali trying to learn these you know hacking basics and stuff to try to understand how we can use. But and then I want to like I wanted to try out Mint, but I felt like it was too much like Windows. So I was like, I'm trying to have something a little bit different. Another distro that I know of, it's too much. It's too many distros. It's too many distros. Too many. Too many. Like Bedrock. Like I did not know about Bedrock. You know. There's a starting point to everything. But yeah, what other distros do you use? Tricat. Okay. In that case, a rogue and malicious process, you're like want to send to kill. That's 9 signal. The absolute kill signal. So the process this makes certain that Arc Linux. That's the other one. What? Wait. Yeah, Arc Linux is the one that I was talking about. Yeah, I want to try out Debian. One of the reasons why I want to try out Debian is like I think from what I know, from what I understand, it's like it's more used in enterprises. So I wanna trying to learn it because if I can get like a job at a big enterprise and it will be a really. Oh, there's also Fedora. Uh-uh. Yeah, I think Fedora is also one of the. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's one of the distros. I think if I'm not wrong, you can correct me on this, but I also think also like Fedora. A lot of these like I came across them when I was trying to learn like a really good like Linux distro that's mostly used in enterprise positions. So I can have that skill when looking for a job when the job market was like really nice. If you don't know the process PID, you can use the kill all command to kill the process. This command takes the name of the process instead of the PID as an argument. Oh, for example, You could experiment a hypothetical rogue process like this. So, kill all slash 9 hypothetical process. Paradigm 13 plus Fedora. Aha, so I wasn't wrong. Yeah, I mean, I like that. Like, I like that. I'm trying to do something like that. I will try to do something like that, really. Um, because right now, like, I use my Linux. The only thing that I use it for is to, like, I mean, my Ubuntu is to, like, go on YouTube and read, watch movies, and just, you know, go and browse on Reddit. Other than that, it's just there. It's just there, really. But like, yeah, hop from that to that to that to that. You know, learn the best of all the words, and then once you like, oh, like, sorry if this is gonna be personal, but like, do you like work in the enterprise, or still just learning, and just having fun? The process stop command simply press the K key and then into the PID following. Oh, it looks like we're about to finish chapter 6. Okay. Rogue. What is it called? Rogue zombie. Okay, this book is called Zombie. Rogue, already read that. Okay, kill all. Okay. Running process in the background. In Linux, whether you're working with the command line or the GUI, we are working within a shell. All commands that are run are executed from within that shell. Even if they run from the graphical interface, when you execute a command, the shell waits until the command is completed before offering another command prompt. At times, you may want a process to run in the background rather than having to wait for it to complete in that terminal. For instance, say we want to work on a script in a text editor, so have so have called our text editor leafpad by entering the following. Yeah. Yeah, I also wanna, have it really. I want to have it as a hobby. Like right now, like my work and everywhere else, mostly it's just Windows, like Windows environments, Windows servers, Windows VM, Hyper V, and all of that. So they don't really use Linux like that, if ever. So I also like it as a hobby. I wanna do it as a hobby, and also as building skills too for the future. But if something is a hobby and you enjoy doing it, then you're probably going to learn more than a person who is learning it just to check a certain box and be done with it. New script. In this case, we had the bash. Okay, let me see if I can split this. I remember I could do that. Uh, to bash, do that. Oh, that's on the other second. Okay. Okay. Nah. Nah. No. Full. Okay. Over here. Right here we can use. Okay. I prefer using nano. Ah, have you guys ever tried out? No, Vim is just a. No, Vim is a. What's it called? It's an I. Eh? Oh my gosh! Look at that. Look at how I forgot. It's a. Oh no! Oh my god! It's it's like code editor. It's a code editor. Yes, a code editor. Oh my gosh! Tricat, do you have this hacking book too? Tricat. Or is this Hashcat? Um, hacking in Python, hacking in Python, hacking in Python. Not really. Mm-mm. No. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot Chukai was the name. My gosh. Uh Linux, yeah. It's the Linux basics for hackers. Okay. Over here I'm going to list Nano. True. Okay. Now here we're going to do top. Let's see. Top. Um it doesn't have it as a top one. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, even for me, I had to add like like IK at the end of the name because probably like somebody already had gotten it. But I would just like would love to leave at iYeso. Scheduling processes. I guess guys, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm having a hard time finishing this chapter. I'm having a hard time finishing this chapter. But let me change that Z to 6 cyan just because we have few left. Like let's just learn. I especially want to learn the scheduling processes because this will be like really nice to understand. Now is that's a determiner return a new command prompt to indicate internet add the commands and lift new script. Okay, we shall list editor to create a new script. While we work on the text editor, the terminal is occupied with running the text editor. If we return to the terminal, we should see that it's running our text editor and that we have no new prompt to allow us to enter new commands. Where's the text editor? Okay, I guess all of these over here, it's probably like some processes for the text editor. Yeah, I tried to Danny. Oh, yeah, I try. Actually like honestly, I don't have like a lot of time. So like when I'm like in the stream right now, I will be reading the book and then person in the foreground. And then when I'm like off like the video per se, I have another book that I'm reading. So it's like I'm reading like two books at the same time and with other stuff I don't have a lot of time to read them. But yeah, so this book, like once I'm done with the stream, like I do this right, chaka, and put it on my rack, and I do not read it. But I try my best to like practice whatever that I read during the stream and on my notes over here on the board. Like I have the notes over there, so I try to use those commands on the other Linux, on the other Linux system, and then that's the best way. Like that's the best way to understand why you actually read and what you actually did. But yeah, the stream, like I started doing the stream so I could force myself to read it. So I will force myself to read it so that I don't, be like, oh, I don't know, I'm tired or I'm lazy or whatever it is. Of course, open another terminal to run more commands about a better option. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure y'all probably. I mean, do you? You probably do, but I want to know which chapter are you on? We're probably like already on chapter 10 or 11. When text editor open, the terminal returns a new command prompt so we can enter other commands on our system while also editing the new script. This is effective for any process that may run for a significant length of time when you want to use the terminal. As a hacker, you find this useful for running multiple terminals with multiple tasks to save resources and screen space. We can also move a process to the background using the pg command followed by the PID of the process. If you don't know the PID, you can use the PS command to find it. Yeah, Vera. Oh, not Vera. Mail. Yeah. Moving a process to a foreground. If you want to move a process running in the yeah, you probably do, but yeah, I just wanted to know what chapter you're on for the running in the background for the foreground. You can use the FG command. The FG command requires the PID of the process you want to return to the foreground as shown next. That's the permissions. Here's processes. Yes. Sorry. We got yes. We got top. We got we got BG. We got FG. Chapter 5. Okay. BG/FG. Okay. We're basically on the same chapter. Yeah. There's not a lot in chapter 5, but yeah, we're basically on the same chapter. Um, both Linux system administrators. Okay, sorry. Moving process to the foreground. We read that. But both system administrators and hackers often need to schedule processes to run at a particular time of a day. Now, guess what? What's interesting, right? I'm reading this, because I want to understand like the point of view from a hacker. I'm pretty much going to be like a system administrator and then a pen tester. Well, that's the goal basically, but that's the goal basically to become a pen tester slash system administrator. Oh, I wanted to know, True Cat, are you still here? System administrator might need to want to schedule system backup to run every Saturday night at 2 a.m. For example, a hacker might want to set a script to run to perform reconnaissance on a regular basis, finding open ports or vulnerabilities. In Linux, you can accomplish this in at least two ways, with at and cron. Oh no. Uh, with what was that again? With cron and at and cron. Cron, not like cron, but just cron. Cron. Okay. All right. Cron. Okay. All right. The add command is used to set up the daemon, a background process, ATD, process ATD, which is useful for scheduling a job to run once some point in the future. Oh, I know I know what I'm gonna do. Some point in the future, the crowned daemon is more suited for scheduling tasks to occur every day, week, or month, and we'll cover these in detail in chapter 16. Okay, we use the add daemon to schedule the execution of a command or set of commands in the future. The syntax is simply the add command followed by the time to execute the process. The time argument can be provided in the various formats. Okay. The various formats are like that. Okay. So like 7 p.m. just be 7:20 p.m. Scheduled to run at 7:20 p.m. on the current day. Okay, so you can specify time, date, or like noon day now plus 20 minutes after from the current time. Okay, let's see if in this in nano, what language shoots, what language does nano use? All right, let me know, do you guys like doing your programmings? Okay, right there. Also, guys, it helps out a lot if you can leave a like to the stream so it can be pushed out, so we can gather more noobs. Okay, so in Nano, let me see. Can I use any language in Nano? Yeah. That pi is only with how you. Okay. This is probably going to be different from what we're learning right now, but let's see. Yeah, I've had a intro to to Python and C++, but I pretty much just use Python because it was too easy for me. It's easy for me. Nano Python. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Stress intro. Yeah. Nano my script.py. Okay. I will probably have, okay, so let's go here and exit. So nano hi dot py. Okay, and here we can just say print hello there, traveler. It doesn't have to be correct. All right, and then we can Control O to save that. Hide that pi, and then X. So what do we do? Let's see, what do we do? How do we execute it? How do we execute it? That's one thing. And this is probably like outside of what we're doing right now. Let's see. Oh no, actually I put the book over there displayed, so if if you want to follow as we were reading, so you can know which chapter I was on. But yeah, I can pretty much put it like this. Okay, so how to execute a nano Python script. Is it? Okay, let's see. So nano blah 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 blah. Right. So Python 3 my script. Okay, so that's how we execute it. So we do Python 3 hi.py. Hello there, traveler. Okay, so now we can set up um a that's why I love Python. This, you see this? This is why I love Python so much, so much. Okay, not so much, but we just went into like nano hi.py, right? And just put in a simple print, and that was it. Now, if that was in let's say C++, I'll have to do main, and then it was a const. Oh my gosh. Learning programming in classes, especially in classes, it's if you don't use it anymore, it's gonna be not good. Let's see. I mean, you're not gonna remember a lot, but okay. And now we can use the scheduling process to launch this thing. But then again, you ask yourself, where is it going to open this? Is it going to like open like a Python 3 like that, straight up like that, or like what is it going to do? You know, exit. Okay, let's see. So we can do format like that. Let's see, when you enter at a daemon with specified time, at goes into interactive mode, and you are greeted with an add prompt. Here's where you enter the command you want to execute the specific time. So what we want to use the, where is it, cron. We use the add daemon to schedule an execution of a command or a set of commands in the future. The syntax is simply argument. The time argument can be provided. So use at let's use it at now, and plus, let's say 5 minutes from now. So what does it do then? Okay, at 7. Okay, so we use the time, use 5 minutes. Okay, do you want to install it? Oh, at not found. What? I did not have it installed. Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting. Sudo at library Samba, installing dependencies, Linux. Okay, I did not have it installed. Okay. Let me eat my pear for more energy. And it's done. Okay. So now it asks us what to do. Do nano hi.py. Oh no, where did we put nano at? What? Wait. So like, so you're gonna do like 5 minutes from now? Hold on. ls hi.py. So where is hi.py? Okay. What do you mean it wasn't found? Are you mad? Where is should I use where is, or should I use big? Not big. Fine. No, that's too much. Locates hi.py. Locates hi.py. It's over here. I mean, I guess cd slash, or maybe can we cat hide that pie? Uh, Print. Okay, just print. It basically just prints what the comment that we have in there. Okay, so we can use at now plus 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is at 5 plus minutes. So we. Oh no. Oh, I do not. I don't know if I mean user or. Let me just use hide that. Let's hide that pie. Let's see. But my thing is like after that, what does it do then? Like, oh, control. When you want to stop entering comment, use control D. Okay. Job 2 at Saturday, November 8th, 21, 22, 2025. Okay, we didn't know how to like stop it. Well, we didn't know we didn't read it. So like in November, okay, let me try another one in like I don't know, like sorry, like in 1 minute, in 1 minute, in 1 minute, now in 1 minute, what will it be? Nano? No, not nano. What did we do? We just use Pi that? Oh, we use Python 3. Okay. Python 3 high that pi. All right, and then Control D. Okay, now let's wait and see what it will do. Please work, just work. And now my question is like, will it pop up like a new what is it? Well, 2119 is about to be 2119. Like, will it pop up a new, you know, a new terminal tab and then print out the high? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's 2119. Drum rolls, please. Drum rolls, please. 2119. Do something. Do something. Do something. Job 3 at. It's not doing anything. Did we do something wrong? Do you think that we did something wrong? I mean, if we look it up, we would probably like see what we did wrong or how we properly do this. But okay, must have done something wrong. Okay, root slash my scanning script. It's like I want to know like like the folder steps. Okay, now we can wait for the one that's set for like 822 and see how that will work. But yeah, and I don't know why my time is set to that. It should set to like Eastern time or whatever. I mean, it is in Eastern time, but it should be set to the not military clock. CS mod, KCS mod. I don't see it in the processes, but let's see what happens after that. Okay, we're still on chapter 6. We just finished chapter 6, so chapter 7 is next. Managing processes in Linux is a key skill for every Linux user and hacker. You must. Would you type date? Yeah, I think. So that's what it said. You can type dates. Yeah, you can type like the date, not that specifically date, but like you can type like let's say at instead of now. Well, at it's let's say at 8:00 p.m. And then the date 06/02 2000 2026 2035. Okay, warning, command will execute using /bin/sh on Monday, June 4th at now. Can we stop it? Now, like imagine like in okay, it's already 21, 22. Where's our command at? Okay, we need to learn better how to use that. But Python 3 pi. Hello there, traveler. At the prompt now, use date. Will you type date? The prompt now. At like this, like date. Error syntax last second D. I don't think so. So basically, like you don't have to necessarily like type date and then you type the date. You know, like how I was saying, only date. Yeah, just try that. Didn't do anything. Like, can you type like this command, like how you want it to be typed? Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Oh, just date. Oh, it shows the dates for today. Wait, it's 9? Well, then again, it's still 9. Yeah, it's 9. It's 9. All right, I did not think of that. This time is moving too fast. All right, I think that would be it for today's chapter, but I'm gonna work on that, getting that command to work. So I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. They're probably not gonna like dive deep into in this book, but I got time to look into it. I mean, in one day, like one of the upcoming days, we're probably gonna do like a live, like a live configuration or like a live where we kind of do some of these, like all of the exercises, they're like the previous exercises on the previous chapters, trying to see how how good we've gotten or how much we have understood, and then do like a live project, something like that. Even these like this prompt, like this scheduled execution, we can do something like that, something like that, just for the fun, just for the learning of it, just for the fun. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. You should probably like. I've had it on this. I have it like on a small mini HP computer, Optiplex. So like, it runs really well. I tried using console. The shark with legs. Oh my gosh. Somebody call the medic. What? Oh yeah, I can't even come up with a joke. My gosh. I can't even come up with a joke. I'm out. Like it's already my time to clock out the head. But yeah, let's see. What was that? What was that saying again? I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, you should probably try out Proxmox. Like it's really nice. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can access it here. Shit, I forgot the IP address. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to access it. It's nice. I like it. Like I've been trying to use it for a while. I've been trying to use it for a while because I want to have my own server, right? I want to build my own rack and everything, and this is just the start. You know what I'm saying? It's just the start of it, start of everything. So, Proxmox, install it, play with it, learn about clusters and nodes and whatever else is on there. Bare metal, as they say. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I guess I also have it on a bare metal. Oh shit, that's bad. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I touched something down here on my power strip or whatever. Yeah, basically, I mean, like you don't not to use it like on a VM or on a what is it? Like something like to use like on your basic like on your computer. I have it on my other screen. Like I can't show it right now because it's like it's literally on right now. Like the service on right now. I don't have a video card to show to like screen to show the screen of it. Maybe it might be off. It might be off for now. Oh, I forgot to put in the you can set the settings to have it always on. So that's why. That's why I can't access it. Yeah, it's inspired by your video and stuff. Ooh, that makes me proud. I'm glad I inspired somebody. I'm glad I inspired. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's why I upload that video. But yeah, it seems like my server is down right now. It's turned off. Something happened to it. But yeah, it's amazing. Like first time that I tried to install it, I went through a lot. Yeah, I will record again. Nah, Monday. I can say that I will record on tomorrow, but I'm sure I will record on Monday. Yeah, got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. I will record it again on Monday. Around 7 p.m. EST Eastern Time. I don't know what time it will be on your end, but yeah, 7 again. But yeah, I should probably end it for today. I will say today was an amazing day. It was an amazing day. We did a lot, we did a lot. We almost even started chapter 7. So next live stream slash video is gonna be on chapter 7, and yeah, we're gonna learn more. We're going to do some more exercises. Ah, yeah, YouTube does that. So like you have to turn on the notification on the channel and then turn the notification on for YouTube. Like that's how it is now. Yeah. And sometimes even when you have both of those turned on, they don't show up notifications for some reasons. It's just how it is. Sometimes they just feel like, okay, we can push this guy out. Another time they're like, we don't care. But yeah, you should probably be getting notifications. I mean, by the time like after a few weeks, yeah, after a few weeks, I can turn on my Discord, and then by then, like on Discord, there's usually like a bot. Like whenever you upload, it sends out like it sends out a notification on Discord that somebody's either live or they have uploaded a video. That's what I used to do back in the days. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, Mel. And also to the True Cat. What was it, 967, 958? Also, thank you for joining me, and I hope you can join again. We can meet again on Monday. um I don't know, I might even end up streaming again tomorrow, but I'm gonna see how it will be. But more specific, more 100% will be on Monday. So see you next time, and bye to everyone.